Namaskar. Welcome to Ankuran, Sowing Seeds of Positive Change. 21st June is International Day of Yoga. The theme for 2024 is Swayam और समाज के लिए योगा, Yoga for Self and Society. In this video, we'll be exploring research on benefits of yoga. A word about Ankuran. This is an initiative for positive social change through self-development. The goal is greater well-being and happiness for all. At Ankuran, we believe that each person is unique and special in some way, that each person can make a difference, that each person can make an impact, and that's what inspires us to keep going. Greetings from Ankuran to all of you on International Day of Yoga. Om Yogena Chittasya Padena Vacham Malam Sharirasya Cha Vaidyakena Yopa Karottam Pravaram Muninam Patanjalim Pranjali Ranatosmi. Who gave yoga for serenity and sanctity of mind, grammar for clarity and purity of speech, and medicine for perfection of health, let us bow before the noblest of sages, Patanjali. जिन्होंने मन की शांति और पवित्रता के लिए योग दिया, भाषण की स्पष्टता और शुद्धता के लिए व्याकरण दिया और स्वास्थ्य की पूर्णता के लिए औषधि, आइए हम महान ऋषि पतंजलि को नमन करें. This year marks the 10th International Day of Yoga with the theme Yoga for Self and Society. Yoga is a transformative practice, represents the harmony of mind and body, the balance between thought and action, and the unity of restraint and fulfillment. It integrates the body, mind, spirit, and soul, offering a holistic approach to health and well-being that brings peace to our hectic lives. Its power to transform is what we celebrate on this day. Yoga does not change the way we see things. It transforms the person who sees. The 8 limbs of yoga are Yam, Niyam, Asan, Pranayam, Pratyahar, Dharana, Dhyan, Samadhi. It is through the alignment of the body that I discovered the alignment of my mind, self, and intelligence. An invaluable gift of ancient Indian tradition, yoga has emerged as one of the most trusted means to boost physical and mental well-being. The word yoga is derived from the Sanskrit root yuj, meaning to join, to yoke, or to unite, symbolizing the unity of the mind and body, thought and action, restraint and fulfillment, harmony between human and nature, and a holistic approach to health and well-being. June 21 was declared as the International Yoga Day by the United Nations General Assembly. In its resolution, the UNGA endorsed that yoga provides a holistic approach to health and well-being apart from striking a balance between all aspects of life. The wider dissemination of information about the benefits of practicing yoga would be beneficial for the health of the world population. This infused an era of holistic health revolution in which attention was given more to prevention rather than cure. Did you know? Research shows that up to 90% of doctor visits are linked to stress-related problems. That's why yoga is such a perfect remedy. It's the one tool that simultaneously releases stress while improving strength, balance, flexibility, and overall health. For example, yoga helps to rev up your immunity by raising levels of natural disease-fighting antioxidants in the body, activate areas of the brain that increase joy and diminish emotions linked to stress, switch on genes that promote health, decrease the need for diabetes medications by as much as 40%, reduce depression, anxiety, and stress, and increase energy levels, lower your risk for falling, and may even help you regain your balance if you stumble. The meditation component of yoga may even help to delay the onset of Alzheimer's disease and fight age-related declines in memory. Exploring the therapeutic effects of yoga and its ability to increase quality of life. Therapeutic yoga is defined as the application of yoga postures and practice to the treatment of health conditions and involves instruction in yogic practices and teachings to prevent, reduce, or alleviate structural, physiological, emotional, and spiritual pain, sufferings, or limitations. Results from this study show that yogic practices enhance muscular strength and body flexibility, promote and improve respiratory and cardiovascular function, promote recovery from and treatment of addiction, reduce stress, anxiety, depression, and chronic pain, improve sleep patterns, and enhance overall well being and quality of life. Yoga and Integrative Healthcare Lessons from the National Institute of Mental Health and Neurosciences in India. Academicians too have shown great interest in yoga research. A PubMed search has shown 6,500 research publications with 2.50 times increase over the last decade, and online searches for yoga increased exponentially during the COVID-19 pandemic. Medical application of yoga has grown substantially, and there are now several indexed journals dedicated to yoga research, such as the International Journal of Yoga, International Journal of Yoga Therapy, Journal of Yoga and Physical Therapy, and Yoga Mimamsa. Funding agencies for mainstream science research have dedicated programs to support yoga research, such as the Science and Technology of Yoga and Meditation, Satyam, of the Department of Science and Technology, Government of India. Dedicated yoga institutions, including universities, have been established. Premier medical colleges like AIIMS in New Delhi, in Rishikesh, in Raipur, and Nimans in Bengaluru have added yoga therapy as a part of research and clinical services. The role of lifestyle factors such as physical activity, sleep, diet, psychological stress, and social connectivity in the aggravation of non-communicable disorders has been recognized. All yogic practices, yam, niyam, asan, pranayam, pratyahar, dharana, dhyan, and samadhi, aim at aligning an individual's biorhythm with that of nature, thereby bringing balance in the lifestyle factors. This can play a vital role in the prevention and management of major non-communicable disorders. Yoga for better mental health. Yoga is more than just a workout. It's actually a combination of 4 components: postures, breathing practices, deep relaxation, and meditation that can transform your health on many different levels. With its emphasis on breathing practices and meditation, both of which help calm and center the mind, it's hardly surprising that yoga brings mental benefits such as reduced anxiety and depression. What may be more surprising is that it actually makes your brain work better. A sharper brain and improved mood. When you lift weights, your muscles get stronger and bigger. When you do yoga, your brain cells develop new connections and changes occur in the brain structure as well as function, resulting in improved cognitive skills such as learning and memory. Yoga strengthens parts of the brain that play a role in memory, attention, awareness, thought, and language. Think of it as weightlifting for the brain. Studies using MRI scans and other brain imaging technology have shown that people who regularly did yoga had a thicker cerebral cortex, the area of the brain responsible for information processing, and hippocampus, the area of the brain involved in learning and memory, compared with non-practitioners. These areas of the brain typically shrink as you age, but the older yoga practitioners showed less shrinkage than those who did no yoga. This suggests that yoga may counteract age-related declines in memory and other cognitive skills. Research also shows that yoga and meditation may improve executive functions such as reasoning, decision making, memory, learning, reaction time, and accuracy on tests of mental acuity. Improved mood. All exercise can boost your mood by lowering levels of stress hormones, increasing the production of feel-good chemicals known as endorphins, and bringing more oxygenated blood to your brain. But yoga may have additional benefits. It can affect mood by elevating levels of a brain chemical called GABA, which is associated with better mood and decreased anxiety. Meditation also reduces activity in the limbic system, the part of the brain dedicated to emotions. As your emotional reactivity diminishes, you have a more tempered response when faced with stressful situations. A review of 15 studies published in the journal Aging and Mental Health looked at the effect of a variety of relaxation techniques on depression and anxiety in older adults. In addition to yoga, interventions included massage therapy, progressive muscle relaxation, stress management, and listening to music. While all these techniques provided some benefit, yoga and music were the most effective for both depression and anxiety. And yoga appeared to provide the longest lasting effect. A number of small studies have found that yoga can help with post traumatic stress disorder. It is not used by itself but as an add on treatment to help reduce intrusive memories and emotional arousal and to produce calmer, steadier breathing. Deep, slow breathing is associated with calmer states because it helps activate the parasympathetic nervous system. Satbir Khalsa, a neuroscientist and professor of medicine at Harvard Medical School, studied yoga's effects on depression and insomnia. He has practiced yoga for more than 35 years, says that several studies in his comprehensive review of yoga's use as a therapeutic intervention published in the Indian Journal of Physiology and Pharmacology show that yoga targets unmanaged stress, a main component of chronic disorders such as anxiety, depression, obesity, diabetes, and insomnia. It does this, he says, by reducing the stress response, which includes the activity of the sympathetic nervous system and the levels of stress hormone cortisol. The practice enhances resilience and improves mind body awareness, which can help people adjust their behaviors based on the feelings they are experiencing in their bodies. When people experience trauma, they may experience not only a sense of emotional dysregulation but also a feeling of being physically immobilized, says Ritu Sharma, PhD. Body oriented techniques such as yoga help them to increase awareness of sensations in the body, stay more focused on the present moment, and hopefully empower them to take effective actions. Psychologists may also benefit from using yoga and other forms of exercise for their own care. Practicing yoga personally and adopting a stance based on yoga principles such as non judgment, compassion, spirituality, and the connection of all living things can help relieve stress, enhance compassion, and potentially make you a better therapist. If you can come to a level of peace with yourself, there may be more nurturing that you exude towards patients. So, yoga as a practice tool. With the growing body of research supporting yoga's mental health benefits, psychologists are weaving the practice into their work with clients. Studies show the practice, which combines stretching exercises with deep breathing and meditation, can improve overall fitness, strength, flexibility, and lung capacity while reducing heart rate, blood pressure, and back pain. But what is perhaps unknown to those who consider yoga just another exercise form is that there is a growing body of research documenting yoga's psychological benefits. Several studies suggest that yoga may help strengthen social attachments, reduce stress, and relieve anxiety, depression, and insomnia. Researchers are also starting to claim some success in using yoga and yoga based treatments to help active duty military and veterans with post traumatic stress disorder. The evidence is showing that yoga really helps change people at every level, says Stanford University health psychologist and yoga instructor Kelly. Yoga is a light which once lit will never dim. The better your practice, the brighter the flame. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Let the entire world be happy. Thank you for watching.